Días. Me llamo Yakni the Free. Perdóname, por favor. Soy un animal fuera de la jaula. Mis quedas son lenguaje. No quise rascarte. Cuídate. Hasta luego. Hey everyone, this is Yakni the Free here, playing in the Hell Hades 2025 free-to-play challenge. And today is day 64. Today, I think, is 64. And I'm going to show you, hopefully, if this Spider Auto 20 doesn't fail, it'd be the first one since I've been doing the farm lately, trying to get Arbiter her accuracy banner. And I was saying in Spanish, part of me, I'm an animal outside of the cage, and my claws are language. I didn't mean to scratch you. And the reason I say that is that I got a good tip from a friend. Oh no, my rook is their name on the leaderboards. And in one of my YouTube comments yesterday's upload, he explained to me, the order for Clan Boss, and I had forgotten to put my ally protector as the last in the order. So we're going to do another Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss key today, live on manual. Has to be manual. And I'm going to switch the order of my Jareg, which I should have done a long time ago. I just forgot. And I don't know if this is going to be a success or not, because 4 minutes is a long dang time. And that means the boss is at least healed twice. It looks good. Yeah, this will be a win. It's not always a win when I've done it before, but it hasn't failed in the past while lately. Oh, that's not bad. We'll keep that crit damage and some defense HP. Maybe we can use that. So we'll put it on a replay here, and we'll go look into the leaderboards. But a neat little thing about a song that most of us might know called La Bamba. It's a Spanish folk song people think. It originated from slaves from Africa that were working on the plantations from the Bemba tribe. And the dance that their tribe would do, they called the Bemba. And through translation, loss of wording and pronunciations, it became La Bamba. And if you translate the lyrics into English, it's basically to dance the bamba, you need a little bit of grace. Un poca. Se necesita una poca de gracia. So it's necessary to have a little bit of grace. And then they start singing about, I'm not a mariner, a person on a ship. I'm a captain, right? And this is essentially like the slave boat captain talking to the Bemba people. So, anyways, if you take a look here, look what Yakni the Free was able to do today. On manual, I did a nightmare hit with Jareg in the wrong order, a 47 million damage. Good for third overall. As far as I know, nobody like Rob the Nice Guy 2 is probably just doing his one key on quick battle since he's doing his ultra nightmare damage. As you look here, it says 37 million on ultra nightmare. So the guy's probably doing 3 keys a day at most. Maybe he does a brutal for 4. Anyways, let's take a look into the overall leaderboard. And there's a nice logjam for second place now. There's 4 players that are here within 200 points of each other. And Bronk Catherder has actually been caught right up by the Lord Noble with the Wixwell Cup, Lord Noble. But Rob the Nice Guy linked in Discord today. His account is one of the craziest raid accounts I've ever seen, especially free to play. He pulled an Elva and a Pythion with his sacred shards from Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. Anyways, Yaki the Free is here with 12,201 points because I did some hard cursed city stages yesterday, which give you 10 points per, and I cleared 8 yesterday. I might be able to get 1 or 2 more today. I'm not sure. But anyways, let's take a look at the end of this. No decreased defense, Spider 20 auto farm. Hopefully, Coldheart will stay alive here as you see the Taragi's got some of the provokes on. But with them all having an HP burn and the boss having a burn, and it's not a heal turn, it's GG. So I think the fastest I had was a minute 52 on this, which isn't bad. But this is where I'm stuck now. I got Ultimate Galek. This morning I picked up his 6th tier mastery. So he's got his War Master as well. So we have 11 heroes. All my 6 stars almost all have tier 6 mastery. And maybe I have 12 of them now. I forget. Maybe it's all of them. I don't remember. But a little bit of a Heartseeker. Oh, what's this banner? So basically, if I don't see any speed on these banners, I don't need them. I really don't need them. anymore. I don't have any, I have an Ugo and she needs speed. That's right. Ugo's the only one I have that doesn't have any, what you call it there? Uh, Mastery, tier 6 mastery. I got to work on Ugo's masters for Hydra anyways. So if we take a look here in Classic Arena, there is a, what do you call it here? A tournament going on. So I picked up 75 free energy. That's why I decided to go into that spider. That's 4 runs on spider 20 or 5. It's 16 energy per. But if you look like Siffies, they're pretty decent. She's still a top tier champion, but my team, it's a one man defense, especially having Dathy take extra turns. Like I wasn't too concerned about that Siffy. So let's see if something's still in here I wanted to show as well, real quick here. Look at this team here. Okay. You tell me if you think this level 55 account bought and put any money in. If they did, I'm not judging that. I'm just saying to have three mythicals at level 55 and lose to my team tells me they don't have any masteries. They don't have any glyphs on their gear, and they're probably not geared correctly, and they definitely don't have any skills. There's no way that Arvias and Alaz and Alice and a Gizmac, I think, there's no way this team should lose to me. I'm just speculating, because they got the newest Alice avatar banner and they cleared Doom Tower regular for that there, but look at my defense. Again, it's just Arbiter there with, 40k attack. They should not be beating my team. Well, oh, before we do those 3 ancient shards that I picked up today from Clan Boss, it was really fortunate. I got 2 from Nightmare and 1 from Brutal. This isn't where I want to go. Let's go into the Faction Wars. I picked up 2 more stars on Barbarians today. I think it was my Barbs, but I have 579 stars now. My issue is I need a healer for Barbs. Can't do anything. I got the boss down to like 90% health, but I don't have any Barbs that can heal. I even re-geared them, put stone skin on somebody. So if I can get any kind of healing barbarian or a Valkyrie, I think I could take care of stage 14. I expect 3 chickens. This count still hasn't pulled any legendaries. And here we go with Greybeard. Yeah. So Greybeard's not bad. If you need somebody for freeze, he can freeze on all enemies and then his counter attack on himself there to provoke from his A1. So he can help you in your faction trials or Curse City. He can help. Chicken number 2 coming out. Order up. There we go. There's a quarter chicken dinner Muckstalker. This guy, I think, is because of his not just his passive, but his sleep here on a 2 turn cooldown. Like you can do some really good things in Sand Devil Necropolis with this guy. And I'm going to bet it's a Shadowkin that I already have. Let's see if it's an Odachi coming out of here. Oh, Hospitaller. Yeah. So a bunch of crap again, I think. She's got a whole bunch of skills here, though. So speed, that's not bad. So you need Harrier. Oh, she's Harrier's buddy. But she puts increased speed and crit buff on everybody, attacks all enemies, removes a buff. Yeah. 3 chickens. That's exactly what I expected. It doesn't really matter to me. But, oh, I got a new chicken anyways. So without any more blah blah blah, because it's Saturday, I want to get my outdoor life started again because it's springtime in Ontario. 3 weeks ago it was minus 20 and there was 2 feet of snow over that fell in like a 48-hour period. Now it's going to be 17 degrees today. So I'm going to take full advantage. But if you look here, Yaki the free, almost 47 million. I wish I could have got that extra 50,000 damage because that would have given me 5 more points on the leaderboard. Doesn't really matter. So before I mess this up, Jalrag goes into last place. So let's do this together so that you may learn something if you don't know. Okay, Alice for her speed lead. She's in first position. Tagore's my toughest hero. He goes into second position. Okay. Then I'm going to put in my Arbiter for third. Then Dathy goes into the fourth position. So fifth position is that last available slot right there. And that's where we're going to stick Jalrag. The reason being, if Jalrag's in the last position, his ally protect will always be on the other champions if it's a fatal blow on Jarag. Whereas before I had him up here, so he would die, and then the boss's smack would, filter down to all the other champions, and they didn't have the benefit of that ally protect. So shout out to Oh No My Rook. And as I was saying earlier, that's what's great about this free to play competition. We're here for each other still. Raid Shadow Legends has a wonderful community. I'm glad to be part of it. However, as I was saying about claws and stuff, Jarag's A1 as well. I didn't really think about it, but when I'm gambling, should I A1 with Jarag or should I use his ally protect? It's better to get the decrease attack on the boss instead of ally protect. And I was thinking incorrectly this whole time. So again, shout out to Oh No My Rook. I don't know, their name is a bit different when I, link or at them and Discord, but they're Oh No My Rook to me. And they're also a pretty decent human being, as far as I know. So come on, Jareg. All the smack, and he did it. Good enough. So if Arbiter had an accuracy banner, there'd be a weaken on this boss at all times. And that would have been huge. Everybody right now had 25% damage to what Alice just did. So instead of like 220, it would have been like 270 damage. Okay. So let's see if she can get, no, Arbiter's still under a 100 accuracy, so I highly doubt she's going to pick it up. So it looks a little weird to me because I've been running manual this whole competition on Ultra Nightmare, and I got to get it in my head. This is how it's going to look from now on. This is the proper lineup from or the proper ordering of the heroes. Whereas Jareg was normally where the gore stands. Kind of messes up your muscle memory a bit. Woo! So Dathy is starting to become a bit better with his ramping up with that Herethi Coronet I crafted for him yesterday. And I think that was obviously really beneficial for that 47 million Nightmare Key I did. So I'm going to boost people here with Arbiter. If I wouldn't just willy-nilly Arbiter's boosts if I knew she would always apply the weekend. The weekend is the priority ahead of that boost. And now she's punched, which is at the beginning. I love it that it's Arbiter because she's the one that's just 2-1 to the boss. She's almost 2-1 with increased speed. She's 2-1, and with that 1 meter boost, sometimes she can get off 3 turns on Nightmare. So this is the first. This is the spray because Arbiter is punched, and this is again on my lineup with Dathy procs extra turns. Dathy is also in Relentless, and so is Alice. And that's why these fights will always be on manual until I can one key, which I highly doubt during this next 3 weeks that we have left. I'm going to use this lineup to one key Ultra Nightmare. Highly doubt it's going to happen. It'd be fantastic, but I would need like Dathy to pick up a 6-star blessing. So now I'm going to cheat. This is what I call cheating. Jareg, see how the boss had baby turn meter? I'm going to boost him with Arbiter's A3 now. And everybody's going to sneak in 2 turns. So it's not a true 2-1 team. It might be almost like a 4-3 ratio. But again, with all these extra turns that proc, it's hard to tell. So Jareg's going to apply his ally protect. So I can get away with trying to do this with Dathy. Oh, that's perfect. See how many turns Dathy can get even if you're out of cycle with him? Just because of his natural hit allows him to get extra turns. And then to throw that Relentless on, it's helping boost me. Let's see what Alice does here. Does she get a turn? Oof, thank God. Almost 1 million damage per turn. I'm looking for about 1,000,001 damage, I think, if I want to 3 key this boss. Because I think it's turn 23. At turn 23 on Ultra Nightmare, I'm done. All right, let's go, guys. Rock Alice. So the Relentless is an 18% chance, right? And sometimes you'll go, 12 turns in a row and it won't proc. And then when you least want it to proc, it's like, oh, I guess it's been a while. Let's let this guy get an extra turn now so that he loses his ally protect or his shield buff from Tagore. So eventually, hmm, heal. I'm going to get my Tagore like another at least 20,000 HP eventually. So that that shield that he's providing, it's 15% of his health, right? So it'll add like another 2,500 to the shield. So everybody's going to have almost like a 20,000 hit point shield. That's the idea. And again, having the Irethi Coronet is making more of this possible. Well, I don't know if I want to speed. I'm going to speed. It's still early. I don't think anyone's going to take any real damage after this. I keep forgetting, is it crashing through? Dark Nova. Dark Nova's coming. So obviously, I wish Alice applied the smite debuff on the last boss turn, because now I'm going to lose 250,000 damage. Because when he does his crushing force, the punch, right, it's not going to give me that smite. No. See, if I pushed Alice right now, what is that? That's a 3 turn? Yeah, actually, I can do that. Let's do that. Thank you, Arbiter. Come on, Alice. Not bad. She procced one Giant Slayer. So basically, she did, 300,000 damage there. Alice, anyways. Okay, Dathy, it's your time to shine. This is where, before the punch, before the crushing force comes, if you're going to proc a bunch of extra turns, it's now. Now is the time. Especially if you can, Dathy, if he'll do it this turn, or pardon me, if he does it in this upload, I'd be quite shocked. But now's the time for Dathy to just go off. And it's not happening yet. So I'm going to boost everybody's speed so that after Arbiter takes her turn, I think it's Arbiter getting punched. Oh, it's Alice. Even with the ally protect, eh? I guess because she's the lead and the boss figured everybody had the same HP percentage. Come on, Dathy. Now's the time. Nothing, eh? Anyways, having Arbiter on my team was quintessential, or it was the most imperative moment of my account's progress into attempting anything on Ultra Nightmare. Because before that, with Apothecary, it wasn't happening. Not with this lineup that I have. And to pick up Dathy when I did, like it's been, I think, 4 weeks or like a little over a month ago. I never thought, oh, I'm going to put that guy into my clan boss. So see how much the boss has, like 27% turn meter? My Jarrag is like 10% faster, and Arbiter's got her 10% meter boost available. So I think I can get Jarrag a turn. We're going to gamble here. Oh, it's not available. Uh-oh. Now I'm in trouble. So people are going to take a bit of damage here because I talked myself again out of the correct cycle. No, now you save because everybody's going to need a heal. Yeah, that's a pretty big hit there. It's only turn 10, and you see like Dathy took over 20% damage in one turn there. And I forgot, like I did a manual run of Brutal last night for fun before I went to bed, and then a manual Nightmare this morning. So my timings are off for when to use the abilities. And I switched the lineup. All those excuses aside, I think I got a good shot getting the third tier chest today. I think I got a third tier coming. Obviously, you'd like the 3 key, the full max chest, and pick up as many sacred shards as possible. But as I said earlier as well, this clan more than likely will never kill Ultra Nightmare during this competition. All right. So that was the punches over. So now I need to get the shield out for Tagore. And again, like the other thing that messes you up is like the affinity swap was on for Brutal when I did it. So the order of operations, if you will, has to change for that affinity swap. Woo! See how close that was for Tagore? That's perfect. Can't ask for any more than what that was. As you see now, Jarrag's going to sneak in an extra turn on this one. So everybody is going to get a Arbiter boost, and you'll see it's wasted on Dathy and Tagore. I'm okay with that. Alice is my main damage, depending, if Dathy keeps going for extra turns and gets 20 in a row, obviously he's going to be a lot more than normal. Good enough. So Do you heal with Tagore now to give everyone speed? I think so. They're all going to lose because of this Dark Nova about to happen, but I want them to be fast. That's a huge increase, that 30% speed. So here's the problem. See, Alice Prockwin, I didn't want her to, so she's probably going to get hit for like 15K, 24K. Ouch. And I've fallen behind my million per turn damage that I think is required. It's definitely required on my team. The 3 key max chest. I gotta get 1 million per turn, no matter what. As I said, I don't make it past turn 23. Maybe I will this time. It depends, because Arbiter's got some. She's got an impulse set on from Live Arena, so she's got a chance to, reduce the cooldown of a skill. Plus, she's got the Cycle of Magic Mastery, which does the same thing. So if Arbiter gets one of her skills cooled down when everybody's dead, I have a big chance at winning. Or, having an extra 3 or 4 boss turns because I revived when normally I wouldn't be able to. So I think Tagore beats the boss. So I'm not going to boost with Arbiter. I'm going to save that meter boost for after because I want to make sure. Yeah. Because Tagore, I think, is at 217 speed. I think so. And then now I can boost. So hopefully Alice doesn't perfect. Then Daisy's got 3 turns coming. The boss has that. Hmm, I don't want him to keep getting turns, but let's see here. Oh, Daisy's getting hurt hard. And this Easy Raider, they're a wonderful person as well. We communicate quite often and cheer each other on. So Jarrag, I don't think I don't think I can get an extra turn in ahead with Arbiter. So, oh, she picked up the extra protect anyways. That's perfect. Definitely go. Let's go. Don't you proc, Alice. So, Daisy now is out of cycle. And I don't want him to proc, 7 extra turns here, which he did anyways. So his ally protect, it's gone, no matter what. So now I'm going to burn through all of his skills as much as possible because I'm fairly certain he dies here right after this Dark Nova. And Jarrag with his claws. I don't think Jarrag's missed a decreased attack. I'm not sure. I've been trying to read the chat that pops up and talk and think and practice Spanish all at once, but I think Jarrag's done his job phenomenally. He's only got a 60% chance to land it, but I have him with I think 320 accuracy. Yeah, so he missed it on that one. I gave him props and then he just misses, but as long as it's always up there, that's all that's necessary. So I think Arbiter is safe. Alice, yeah. So Arbiter had that increased defense, and that's why she wasn't the stun target. And since I guess the boss figured that everybody was the same HP percentage left over, the leader's always going to be your punch target or stun target, pardon me. So I really could run, a different lead with. I could try Dathy with accuracy to help land the weakens, but I think having a 30% increase attack, because all my heroes that are, major damage dealers for me, Alice and Dathy, they're damage, pardon me, they're attack based, and Tagore is HP, and Arbiter is attack. So it makes sense that way for me. All right, the decrease attack is up. I'm not gambling, trying to get it up there and then see if I can get, yeah, I wouldn't have been able to get another turn with Jarrag, I don't think. It'd be pretty close. So Dathy, don't you proc. Whew. So I think Arbiter might die here. Oh, it was close. Eventually, my Arbiter, I'm going to get her some kind of uh, immortal set, hopefully. I need her to heal herself so that she's always, just like Tagore, she's not the stun target. But anyways, that's the first chest there. It's turn 20. And this is what I'm talking about right here. If if Arbiter gets the proc, because he won't be punched, Dathy's going to be punched. So do I want to res Dathy? so that he's punched instead of Alice. No, let's get Alice punched. I know it sounds funny, right? But now, now I can heal who's here. I think that's the idea. That makes more sense to me. Get the speed up and then boost up so that Tagore is going to get his shield on everybody. I'm not sure. This doesn't look very good though. It's already turned 21 and I don't even have 19 million. However, I didn't get many procs with Alice like I have been in the past. I think Dathy might live here. I need a decreased defense and I need him not to proc. Don't you proc. Yeah, he was dead anyways. C'est la vie. So does Tagore proc? Nope. And again, Tagore has Cycle of Magic as well. No impulse set, but Cycle of Magic. So I was hoping that, he might have reset his heal cooldown there. Okay, so Arbiter should be okay. She keeps getting that extra lasting gifts from Tagore, which is good. Wow. So exactly what Oh My Rook said to me right there. Jarrag died, but no one else did because their ally protect was still up. That's exactly what he was talking about. So I thank him. And Alice is thanking him by getting a relentless proc right there. So somebody's getting punched. It's gonna be Alice, I think. As long as Arbiter doesn't get another turn, Alice is about to get punched. Arbiter got a turn. I gotta pick everybody up. I have to anyways, because Jarrag, he's lost a turn on his cycle there. And I need another at least 3 million damage somewhere real quickly. So is it Dathy again? Yes. Good enough. Hmm. This one's coming down to the wire here, right? Like I think don't proc Alice. I think Dathy dies again. I definitely needed that smite. Come on, land a weekend. Ha! Totally didn't expect that weekend to fall, but that's good. So this is a problem here, though. Obviously now I can't. There's nothing I can do here. This is GG. I'm fairly certain without a ally protect on them, but I'm gonna bring Jarrag up because he's gonna absorb 10% of the damage. And maybe, just maybe Tagore lives. Not a chance. All right, if you bared with me, I thank you very much. That wasn't one of my better hits, but normally when I'm recording, they're not my better hits. But a 20.89 million would be on average, 63-ish million, which if I do that two more times is an easy celestial chest. Yeah, I only need to pick up another 21 million damage to get that celestial chest. I might just go into brutal because we kill brutal and get a max chest there. This was Yakety the Free. Try not to read too much up on the chat because they're good people in here, and I like to stay constantly in communication with them. But I was trying to focus on Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. I wish you all a wonderful spring if it's spring in your country, or a nice, beautiful color changing of the leaves fall if that season's beginning for you. This was Yakety the Free playing Hell Hades 2025 free to play challenge on day 64. Take care, everyone.